The Thomas H. Handy.
Why?
Because I'm tired of looking at it.
Are you going to scull it in one? That's what a man would do.
There you go.
Hey.
All gone.
All gone.
Enjoyed.
Okay, so here we are with the Jack Daniels thing with the new camera, and it's the lineup. We got the 1979 Jack Daniels on number 7. We got a green label that comes from early 2000s. It's sort of kept at the lower extremities, I believe, aged a little bit younger. I remember it from back in the day, quite mild. 2019 Heritage Barrel, going to pop that guy. That's going to be pretty exciting. And that's the 2020 special edition, which was the Barrel Proof Rye. We've got a Coy Hill, of course, and we've got the twice barreled. We've got the 12 and the 10, that's batch 2 and 3, I believe. And we've got a Hero Selection, which is basically a baby Coy Hill. And we've got a single barrel proof rye that got from the gift shop. I know James is bringing a whole bunch of his too. And then we have, let's get down in here with the little gimbal thingy. Got all the little tasters from all the way through. They're all pretty interesting. Let's go through them. So, High Angel Share. There is a review on this one. I really like that one. Sort of seems to me like a little baby Coy Hill, a little lower proof. This is the Smoked Hickory. Review on that one. I do not like. That tastes like barbecue sauce in Jack Daniels. Barrel Reunion 1. This is finished in red wine barrels. I don't know if I've got a review on this, but have tried it. Not the best, but not too bad. Some of the wine finish stuff I'm not great. I'm pretty excited. This one. This was the original. Came out in spring 2019. Jack Daniels brought out a barrel proof rye and people were like, what the actual fuck? So that then led to this, which led to this, which is one of the coolest progressions in whiskey, I think, you know, any distillery has ever done. So, whoa.
Oh no.
So that is going to be a bit of a,
no.
Let's get this guy in there a little bit better like that. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. That's really what today's about. Trying those three, seeing how they progressed, seeing which one's better, all the rest of it. Okay, so what do we got here? Barrel Proof Reunion 2. This is, oh yeah, this was finished in oatmeal stout barrels. Not, you know, really admire Jack Daniels for trying these things. Not everything can be a winner. Jamaican Allspice, I have tried this one too. Same thing, not terrible, not horrible, but probably doesn't need to be released, and that's probably why it wasn't. This one has not been popped. So this one is a twin blend, basically a burr rye. So Tennessee whiskey, well, Whis Rye, I suppose you could call it, 10 Whis Rye. And so they were the old ones called the Tennessee Tasters, and then they changed to the Distiller series at number 8. So this one was the straight Tennessee Rye Whiskey finished in high toast maple barrels. Have not tried that one, so it'll be interesting. This one is straight Tennessee Whiskey finished in high toast oak barrels. Am I getting that? No, there we go. Just learning this new camera. This is a DJI Osmo Pocket. So yeah. This one is number 10 and is finished in pecan wood chips. Whiskey and this one's apparently really good. ADHD Whiskey, Matt Porter said that's one of his favorites and I've heard good things about it. This one is finished in tequila barrels. So don't know what that one will go like, but that's interesting. And this one is finished in Aroso sherry casks. Now I have had the single malt finished in Aroso sherry and don't really like single malts, so not really my favorite. That one might be alright. And then this is the new one, twice barreled Tennessee Rye Whiskey. So that could be a good one. And that one is sort of a backwards progression from this guy that came out this year. So it'll be interesting to see how those two compare. So yeah, this is just my collection. I know James is bringing over a box, and there's a couple other guys coming over, I hope, and they are bringing a few themselves. So we're going to have a good time and watch some football. Go football. So we're going to go through and fresh crack these things so nobody feels offended. The first one is the 2019 Heritage Barrel. So this one I have not tried. I don't know anybody who's mentioned it. I think a couple people actually I know have a couple of them open. But it will be interesting to see what these heritage barrels go like. Nice. First smell, really nice banana going on in there, caramel banana. Liking that a lot. Next fresh crack is this 2020 special release of the Barrel Proof Rye. Some say some of the best rye there is. So it's amazing how Jack Daniel's has just been able to knock it out of the park with their ryes, you know. This one comes in at 131.9 proof, and it is green ink. So I think that might mean a difference to certain people, but ooh. It smells really good too. Apparently their ryes, I would have always guessed their ryes were barely ryes, like literally just rye, but no, apparently they're not. Apparently they're quite a high percentage of rye. Let's crack that guy. Maybe I should cut them a bit better than that. So this is a BOURBON. Smells great too. Another great one. These guys all went. This is the maple barrels, high toast maple barrels. It's cool. They tried. Ooh, man, that does smell. It's like maple syrup. Ooh. And this one is high toast oak barrels. Bit of a more standard nose, but still really good. And this one is the pecan wood one. This one's apparently pretty good. Ooh, it does smell nice. It's got a slight, it does have pecan. It's amazing how the pecan wood obviously tastes or smells like the pecan nut. Now this is the tequila one. Yes. Doesn't smell like tequila at all, which is good because I don't really want tequila in my whiskey. And this one is the Oroso Sherry. Yep, you can smell it's finished. It quite a nice nose with a bit of a sherry hint. And this is their double-barreled rye. Another good one. So it's going to be a pretty. I don't think I'm going to get through all of these. So let's try this guy. This is the old green label, number 7. I remember drinking this one out of the bar. Very light on the nose from what I remember. I think I liked it back in the day because I wasn't really, you know, into whiskey all that much. So there's a, do you aerate your whiskey? Leave a comment if you do that. I like to do that, just shake it up, get some air into it. So much for the neck pour, you know. But anyway, let's get amongst it. So here's some footage of me pouring out some of these barrel proof ryes, starting here with this taster. Go through and pour them into the glens here. They all look pretty similar. The same color, very long legs, look like good viscosity just in the visual aspect of it, and turned out to be true. And it's the special release going in the glen there. Came out in 2020, so all different proofs because they're all single barrels. Same with the tasters, there was a bunch of different single barrels and a bunch of different proofs. And I think I poured my one, yep. So the one that I didn't do any video actually of my review of it, so I had to do it the next day. But I also tried James's Hazmat one, which is very similar in flavour, just another step up. Do not drink, you know, Hazmat. The Ryes, Jack Daniel's Ryes, do not drink as hot as they are. They're really, really amazing. I think if you haven't tried them, get in. And if you want a Glen, go buy one. Link below. So there you can see them there, all very similar. Similar in colour, quite similar. At least the taster and the special release was similar in on the nose, palate slightly different. And yeah, there's the whole collection there. We had Eric Church came over, had not tried that one before. Eric Church was very, let's just say, it was like a really good pick, like a really good single barrel pick. Just a cool bottle, I think, more than anything. So yeah, me playing around with my new camera, the little DJI Osmo Pocket 3. It's got a little gimbal on it, so trying to get control of the damn thing. People brought some other stuff over there, DJ Malik, and of course James's Thomas H. Handy. He wanted the bottle kill, so it was a good day. So here comes my review the next day. So, it was a great time last night. We didn't really do any video of a tasting, so here I am back on a Sunday, finishing it off. So, probably talked about it already. We'll start down here with the double barreled, I think. So, this is the new Tennessee Taster double barreled. If you can see that, this new camera, so I have to play around with it. But yeah, so this is out in Tennessee only, I believe. You might be able to find it in other places, but it's specifically only supposed to be released at Tennessee liquor stores. And it is a double barreled, twice barreled Tennessee straight rye whiskey, which is the same thing as this Jack Daniel's twice barreled Tennessee whiskey special release that came out 2023. So this was about 80 bucks. These are running about $49 on secondary. You can pick these up for about $175 these days. They weren't particularly popular like some of the rest of the releases, but still really good. So I have tried them before, but let's get in and see if my tastings are the same. So yeah, they smell fantastic. So this one's that one, that one's that one. I was actually really shocked that Jack Daniel's Rye is not like a barley rye. I totally expected it to be like 51% rye, and you know, it's because it's so sweet. But they're not. Apparently they're like 70% rye. Very similar on the nose. So the special release one is 100 proof and the taster is 107. So let's go in on the special release. Yeah, so a really nice rye. Actually, all of these are rye when you think about it. But this one's been twice barreled. These ones are barrel proof. You can get that hint. There's a little bit extra oak in this one over the other ones. None of that banana that I pick up on the Jack Daniels, but which is good. I like that. Not that I don't like banana, caramel banana, but you know, it's just good when Jack Daniels doesn't have that. And now this is the taster. Similar, very similar on the nose. Yeah, pretty much my same feelings as yesterday. They are they're both equally good, but this one does seem to be a little bit more refined, the special release, and this one's a bit more of a punch in the mouth. Like this has only got 7 proof more, but it drinks substantially hotter. I think this one drinks below its proof, and I think this one drinks above its proof. So depending on the day, I could like either one of them. I think if you see either of these at retail, they're a definite buy. If you can get these tasters, they're for sure a buy. But just a really, like, they're a bit, to me, a little bit more special than say the standard Jacks, just because of that double barreling and that extra oakiness in it. But yeah, if you've had the special release, definitely hunt down the taster because it is similar. It just makes me think that, man, if they made this barrel proof, whew, they'd have something special. Yeah, just a little bit rougher around the edges on the taster one, but that is also a little bit more, you know, more of a hug, more of a everything. I wouldn't say more flavor, but just the ethanol and the burn and stuff is a lot more on that taster, which is weird considering it's only 7%, I mean 7 points higher. So, all right, so let's move on to the barrel proof. These are, once again, I think I might have mentioned it, but this is what I think is so cool about Jack Daniel's, right? They came out with this guy, Taste of Rye, in 2019, blew everybody's socks off, brought out the special release, continued to blow people's socks off, like whiskey of the year for some people back in 2020. And now shelfers, like just sitting on the shelf. Most places you can just get this stuff, and this is fantastic. This one is a Heroes Edition. Oh, what's a bourbon? Hold. Okay, fixed. You guys might have saw that. Probably because I was thinking of trying Mark, where is my Heroes Rye Edition? Come on. Joined the Navy for one reason, and that was to get your Uncle Dave special military release bourbons. But yeah, so they've come out with a Heroes Edition release of the rye, but that's not it. That's my Bourbon Heroes Edition. So this is the rye, poured it in. But like I was saying, so they progressed and now they have this on the shelf. Like, so great. But let's see how they differ. So these two are legitimately hard to find. This was the 4th ever one, and it's one of the most popular ones out there. So less and less of them around, and probably quite expensive, maybe secondary $100. This guy, he lives on secondary for a minimum of about $300 to $350 depending on proof. So this guy proof is 131.9. I think I said that in the previous part. And the taster is 127.6, and this guy is 134.9. So let's start with the taster. Cheers. Oh, smells so damn good. It's just lifting it up to barrel proof, just like the double barrel one is good because you got that extra oak, but man, that extra proof of it is just crazy. They all smell quite similar actually. I would say the taster, it's just once again so sweet, caramels and stuff. You would never think it's 70% rye. I don't get any of that heavy mint or stuff that I would get on, say, other ryes, 95.5s and stuff. Now a little bit more banana coming in on the nose on the shelf release. Okay, let's go. Taste the taster. Oh, wow. That is so fucking delicious. That is just like a caramel, like a toffee caramel bomb. Wow. How do they do it? How the fuck do they do it? And so this is a special release. Same thing again. You've got a lot of rye spice, so a lot of rye spice on the back end, but just going down, it's just so sweet, caramel, like maybe like a caramel apple, like, you know, like sort of, here's some fancy tasty notes, sort of like a caramel, like a toffeed apple ones. Get anyway. Now this is the shelfer that you should just go buy. Is it down? Is it how much worse is it than these guys, right? 100 for a 75, so a couple $100, $300 plus, $70, $80 at the store at most places. Yeah, like I say, similar nose, maybe not as heavy on the nose with the oak and stuff. I would say these are much older. When I say much, probably a couple of years older. I, you know, don't really know, but I've heard that these Jack Daniels might be like 6 years old, and these ones might be more like 8. It's actually a little bit different. It's still very sweet. It has that banana flavor that I get on Jack Daniels, but it's still really good. Man, I'm gonna have to go against this. Back to backs. This one just hits a bit harder, a bit more flavors, and like I say, there's like a green apple to it, where this one has a bit more of the banana. And when banana, thing with banana is it also sort of mutes everything. There's no spiky like green apple-ness about it. Yeah, yep. And then this guy is just, so honestly, oh, wow. This one doesn't really hold a candle to these two, unfortunately. It's still fantastic though. If you can see it, get it. It is probably one of the best ryes you can get ever. But these two are really something special. Now, what's the best out of these two, man? That's a hard one. Very similar on the nose. Maybe I'll just water break. Right, had a bit of water, kind of good thing. But before we go on, like, subscribe, comment, all that sort of stuff. If you want a house Glen, link below. And if you don't. But no, if you do, that'd be great. I don't really have Patreon or push anything else. We have these memberships here, but they're more just for friends and buddies. Join a membership, a couple of bucks. I don't know, that'd be fun. Then I've got different giveaways, and you know what? Let's do a giveaway. Actually, we're gonna give away a 1 ounce of all these guys. So all these ryes, 1 ounces. Like, subscribe, comment below, and you'll get it. So anyway, coming back to conclusion, is the taster better than special release? And my answer is, let's go taste it. So good. Special release. I'm gonna give it to the taster. But that's true. This one's quite a lot higher proof, right? We're talking almost, you know, 8 to 10 points higher. So this one definitely has a bit more of a kick. This one does drink a little bit more rounder and smoother. I wouldn't say smooth, but rounder. But that just could be the slightly lower proof. So, and the proof varies. So proof varies on all this stuff. And I'll tell you what. Yesterday we had some of James's Hazmat Rye. It's fantastic. So long story short of it, if you see any of these on the table, pick them up at reasonable prices, and good luck to you. But my rating is probably the taster, then that one, and then that one, and then maybe that's just because I'd have to do it blind, but I didn't see the point of doing it blind because it's so damn close. Like, these two are so damn close. I don't think I'd be able to pick, and picking one would just be on the day, and these two are so damn close. It'd just be how it worked on the day. So yeah, Jack Daniel's doing it again. Well, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, buy some Glens. Also a link to James's website. He's got some pretty cool cups and stuff that may or may not get cease or desist at some point, so they may not be up there, but maybe I'll just I'll put some photos in and let me know if you want one. Pretty cool. Okay, thanks guys, see you next time.